Hello all, welcome back to another video, and welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Yeah, today on the channel, I'm going to do something a bit different here, guys. I feel like I've done a lot of haul videos recently, and I feel like I've been doing a lot of the similar sort of videos recently, so I wanted to do something a little bit different. And I want to do something else like this as well, like another installment, you know, and it's like 10 movies I'd love to watch like a certain season, because I've done 10 movies I love to watch at autumn, 10 movies I love to watch at winter, and 10 movies I love to watch at spring, which I would love to do that video at some point. But I wanted to do something a bit similar and something a bit different as well. And these are bank holiday viewings, like bank holiday movies that I just think are perfect for the bank holiday like weekend over here in the UK. And that could be either like springtime, summertime, or winter as well, like around the Christmas period. I think these are just some great like bank holiday like movies as well. Now there is some big hitters that are not going to be on this list, like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang or The Great Escape, because I just haven't seen those movies, guys. To my absolute shame, I have not seen those movies as of yet. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't really comment too much about those movies, but I can at least say for now that they are well-beloved movies to watch at the bank holiday weekend and stuff. So I thought I would give them a bit of an honourable mention there and that. So give a bit of an overview on some great like bank holiday like movies that I think are great to watch at like the bank holiday period and stuff. So the first one I've gone for is, and right off the bat, the perfect movie to watch like the Easter period. It's a great one to watch at Christmas as well. I always tend to watch this one at the Easter period, and that is the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, with Gene Wilder. Just phenomenal, like a childhood staple for me. And you know, like I remember watching this film for the first time when I was like on a holiday to Lancaster, and when I was 7 years old. This was like one of my first ever DVDs as well, and I fell in love with this movie. Ever since watching it on that holiday, guys, I just fell in love with this movie. Yeah, my favourite version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I'm sure most people will agree with that as well. I'm not huge on the Johnny Depp version. I know that film does have its fans, and fair play to you guys. And there's the latest one with Timothée Chalamet, Wonka, which again, I know it gets a lot of praise and stuff, but just didn't work for me, that one, unfortunately. So this is definitely my go-to version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Gene Wilder. I watch this every Easter, guys. It is a beautiful telling of this beloved story from Roald Dahl. Just a wonderful film, you know, like from obviously, you know, like really rooting for Charlie Bucket to get this golden ticket, and you know, like he kind of, it's all in the pipeline to finally get that golden ticket and just live that wonderful adventure. And all the other people that have entered the competition are like living the time of their life with this you know, like adventure. Just a brilliant movie, and Gene Wilder absolutely steals the show as Willy Wonka in this. Just a fantastic film, and that's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory from 1971. And then I've gone for another childhood staple of mine, and that is the original Toy Story. Yep, watched this multiple times over the years, and that can be said for Toy Story 2 and 3 as well. I don't mind Toy Story 4, but it is my least favourite. But Toy Story 1 and 2 and 3, I've grew up with, and I think they're just perfect bank holiday, Monday, bank holiday viewings. And that can be The same said for a lot of the Disney and Pixar, Disney classics that are just great to watch at that time of year. And yeah, I absolutely just love Toy Story 1, 2 and 3, you know, like I think Toy Story 3 would have been the perfect conclusion to what would have been a perfect trilogy. Toy Story 4 came along, but it's still a servable, good fourth installment, but just got nothing on the first three movies for me. You know, like Toy Story is just the perfect introduction to all of these characters with Buzz Lightyear and Woody, and you meet other characters along the way, and just incredible stuff. The animation, just brilliant and perfect, and so ahead of its time as well. Yeah, just a wonderful first installment into a beloved film series. You know, like that is perfect for all families as well. So that's Toy Story. Then I've gone for The Italian Job, which I only watched for the first time a couple of months ago, and yeah, this is just another great like crime film. This you know, like with Michael Caine, just a great you know, like sort of film where, you know, like where obviously Michael Caine plays someone that's just been released from prison and has to go on an assignment to like clear up some business that's happened elsewhere, and he kind of goes on a mission. He does a bit of training and stuff, and he gets help with his co-associates as well to go on this assignment and this mission, like in Italy, and it is just a brilliant movie, guys. Michael Caine just gives it his all yet again here, and yeah, like that final act as well is just classic peak cinema of the 60s. It really is, and obviously the ending is left open to your imagination sort of thing. And the nod to the World Cup in there as well, like that's filtered in this movie, is really great and serves a great purpose to the story. Yep. Great stylistic, British, classic British, thriller, this one. And yeah, just a great one to watch at the bank holiday season. So that is The Italian Job. Then, perfect for today, as I'm recording this video on Good Friday, I've gone for The Long Good Friday with Bob Hoskins. Now, I will admit, I've only seen this film the once. I did think it was a very good film. I didn't quite love it as much as I was hoping for on first viewing, but I am going to rewatch this one tonight to see if I can change my opinion on this one. Don't get me wrong though, guys, I did think this was a very strong, very good movie, this one with Bob Hoskins. It is a classic British gangster movie for a reason, with Bob Hoskins in, and yeah, just a great British gangster thriller, this one, and obviously just a couple of twists and turns that happen along the way. Helen Mirren plays a great part into this into the role as well. Love the bombastic music to this one as well. Really good stuff. And yeah, I've only seen this the once, but just a perfect bank holiday viewing, especially for Good Friday. It's in the title for a reason as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go back and rewatch this one today, and hopefully my opinion will change on this one. But for right now, I can still say this is a very good British gangster film, and yeah, just one where you can just grab yourself a cup of tea, get a few biscuits in, and just make a great viewing out of this. So that is The Long Good Friday. Now, this is my favourite British gangster film, guys, and I just absolutely adore this film. I do eventually want to do my top 10 British movies of all time, and this will, without any shadow of a doubt, be on that list because I've watched this film multiple times. I think it is near to perfection, and you know, like, I'm absolutely humbled to say that this film was filmed not too far from where I'm based, because part of this was filmed in Blythe by the harbour. Majority of the film was filmed in Newcastle, and that is, can you guess, Michael Caine and the classic line, a pint of bitter in a thin glass, get Carter. Yep, just a wonderful British gangster film. This is not the first time I've talked about this film on the channel. This won't be the last time I talk about this film on the channel, because I definitely want to do a dedicated review to this. But yep, I have watched this on a couple of bank holidays now, and I will be doing the same again this year, possibly towards the end of May or something, because I think I have watched it on a couple of times, like on Bank Holiday Monday in May. But yep, the great, you know, great British revenge drama as well, great thriller, brilliant opening sequence. Jack Carter going from London to Newcastle to find out what's happened to his brother. And yeah, this film just goes through so many different phases. Jack Carter is the ultimate protagonist in a British gangster film, played brilliantly by the legendary Michael Caine. It is superb. Great setting with Newcastle, this one. Classic chase sequences. And yep, one I'll definitely be doing a dedicated review to. And that's Get Carter there. Now, I've gone for another animated film, and one I have watched on a few bank holidays in the past as well. And this is another movie I just absolutely adore. You know, like, again, possibly the animated The Great Escape, almost, I could even say. And yeah, wonderful animation, wonderful you know, like, prison movie that with chickens, and I haven't seen the sequel. Chicken Run, classic British animated movie from Aardman. This would make a great double feature with Fantastic Mr. Fox, I think. This is bloody ace. I love this film. I've grew up with it, watched it multiple times. I haven't seen the sequel. But just so many quirky characters, so many laugh out loud moments with the general in there, and the two mice in this movie that have got great, like, off the wall chemistry. Ginger as the main protagonist, and Rocky. Great voice cast to this one, and just a great, like, revenge plot in this movie as well. Great escape plot. I remember having this on VHS, and yeah, I have so many fond memories with this one. One that was shown on the TV a lot over Christmas, or on around the bank holiday season. Yeah, just classic animated movie, that one. That is Chicken Run. Then I've gone for something similar to that, and from Aardman yet again, and I've gone for, I could have picked any of the Wallace and Gromit movies, but I have gone for Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Just a superb animated movie from Aardman, and again, a perfect one to watch around Christmas, all around Easter, all around May. It is just a fantastic Aardman production with Wallace and Gromit on the big screen. What is not to love? You know, like, I remember going to the cinema to see this one when I was 7 years old, it was at the October half term, and watching this on the big screen. I went to see this at the cinema 3 times, I think, and I just remember being in my absolute element watching Wallace and Gromit, childhood heroes on TV, come to the big screen, and it was brilliant, you know, the whole transformation sequence with like the rabbits and stuff, and you know, this great like business that Wallace and Gromit have got, like looking after rabbits and coming out with a new invention. Yeah, absolutely terrific, and a great voice cast to this one as well. Great villain with Victor in there with that mean dog. Yeah, just a cracking movie, Gromit for a reason, and I'm really hoping we'll get another Wallace and Gromit feature-length film in a not too far distant future, hopefully shown in cinemas as well, because as great as it was to watch Vengeance Must Val on Christmas Day, it would be great to have another feature-length Wallace and Gromit film on the big screen. So that is Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Again, perfect ITV movies, the staple of ITV. These movies they get reshown a lot of times just for good reason, and products of their time, and still all the charm to it. Great comfort movies, great movies to watch at the like bank holiday season, and just at any time of year as well. And I'm certainly going to be watching a couple more of these movies around like the Easter weekend, and that is the Carry On movies. But I picked Carry On Camping, which is my favourite Carry On film yet. Brilliant. It is just brilliant. You know, like, so many laugh out loud moments in there. I love Sid James and Kenneth Williams in this film yet again here, and are just some classic scenes. One scene like nearby the 10, and one scene I think where the car breaks down, I think it is. I've only seen this film the once, but I definitely want to watch this one again soon. And the scene with spying as well. It is so funny, this film, guys. Yeah, as it stands, this is my favourite Carry On film, but I love the likes of Carry On Cabby, Carry On Constable, and then you've got Carry On Doctor, Carry On Again Doctor, Carry On Behind. Yeah, there's so many great Carry On films there. Carry On Screaming, which I think is a great one to watch at like Halloween season. Carry On Cleo, Carry On Cowboy. The next one I don't think I have seen, which I've got in the Carry On DVD box sets, is Carry On At Your Convenience, which I don't think I have seen before, so that might be the one I'll watch next. So yeah, take your pick with the Carry On films. You can't go wrong, guys, unless it's Carry On Columbus, which I haven't heard the best things, but I haven't seen it, so I have to reserve judgment until I eventually get to see Carry On Columbus. But yeah, that's Carry On Camping. Couple of classic musicals on here. The Wizard of Oz. Again, guys, perfect one that was shown on the TV multiple times. You know, like, it's like, say, the bank holiday Easter periods, but also Christmas as well. And yeah, The Wizard of Oz is just one of my favourite musicals. I don't watch musicals all that regularly, admittedly, but this is arguably one of the absolute best, one of the greatest movies of that period. 1939, just a sensational year for film. with this, and I think you had the likes of the 39 Steps and Gone with the Wind. So yep, an incredible year for film right there. But The Wizard of Oz, there has been like spin-offs, or there has been a couple of spin-offs, or like sequels that has been interlinked with this. Whilst there might be a couple of solid spin-offs or sequels to this, this is just hands down another level, you know, just perfect songs, No Place Like Home, and Follow the Yellow Brick Road. So many classic music numbers, you know, like Dorothy and with Toto, and you know, like the introduction along the way with the Tin Man and the Scarecrow and the Lion, and their chemistry is just brilliant to watch. And the Wicked Witch of the West, a classic movie villain. Yep, fantastic movie, guys. And it looks spectacular in 4K as well. That's the Wizard of Oz. Then I've gone for my favourite adaptation of Oliver Twist. I've gone for the 1968 version of Oliver. I grew up with this film, guys. It is fantastic, you know, great music numbers, you know, just a great telling of this classic Charles Dickens novel. Oliver Reed as Fagin in there. Oliver Reed puts in a great performance, and just all the cast and crew do such a brilliant job to this film as well. It is fantastic. I'm well overdue a rewatch of this one, but I just remember when growing up, this was on the TV a lot, and yet a beautiful adaptation of Oliver Twist here, classic Charles Dickens novel, and yeah, one I'm well overdue a rewatch of. I've got this on VHS, but would like to get it on Blu-ray as well. Fantastic film, and yeah, just still stands the test of time as well, still to this day. Oliver Twist from 1968, staple of Yorkshire cinema now. And I remember going to like I think it's Oakley or like Haworth growing up, and yeah, it's great that this is a great setting for this film. A mother and her three children that moved to I think it's Haworth or Oakley, part of like West Yorkshire, and that is the film The Railway Children. Now, I haven't seen the sequel that came out many rough years after this film, but this is a great film that I grew up with. It is a fantastic British Yorkshire film, a real love letter to like the railway station in this film. I absolutely love the setting to this one. Bernard Cribbins as the conductor, or like I think he works at the station, conductor, and really great side story with his character. There is a lot of emotional beats to this movie as well, you know, like whilst the three the mother and her three children, like her husband is the mother's like husband is like has been in a bit of trouble, and there's also someone that comes later in this movie that is quite unwell, someone that's that is stuck in this like a tunnel. So there's a couple of dark moments that are happening in this film, and yeah, the three main leads in this film that come together, and you know that are basically you know, like that work well together to you know, like you know, either help out with this person that's unwell, or Bernard Cribbins and with his upcoming birthday, and this lad that gets trapped like near this tunnel, and yeah, the mother and the three children, with things that happen in this movie, and they come together and they're firing on all cylinders. It is a really great bloody ace movie, this one I've watched multiple times, one I would love to get in my Blu-ray collection as well. Just a beautiful movie, this. Yeah, that's the original The Railway Children from 1970. Then a movie that I remember watching for the first time on a bank holiday about 2006 or 2007, and that is Small Soldiers. One of my favourite Joe Dante films. I have got the like action figures over there on that shelf with Commander, Major Chip Hazard and Archer. When watching this, I wanted to see if I could go in this catalogue book and see if they had any the Commander Elite Gorgonites, and yeah, so I love that rivalry. The battle between both armies in this movie is great. You know, I think also love the music from Jerry Goldsmith in this film. The designs on the action figures in this movie is fantastic. You know, I love the designs to this. Great story with the main guy in it, Alan, and him teaming up with Kirsten Dunst's character in there as well, and you know, like battling against the Commander Elites in this movie. You know, like Tommy Lee Jones' voice is Major Chip Hazard, I think. Yeah, just wonderful film, this, guys. I have grown up on it, and I've watched it multiple times over the years, and it's a great bank holiday viewing as well. And yeah, like I reckon one to watch on like Good Friday or something on that Easter weekend. So yeah, that is Small Soldiers, a very recent addition to like my bank holiday like sort of like viewings and stuff, and that is the original Planet of the Apes from 1968. Now, admittedly, I did watch this one a couple of weeks ago again, but yeah, like either April or May or August, I think that is the perfect time to watch this movie, and I very much interlink it with a bank holiday viewing, but it won't be long till I watch this one again. And I think if I ever go back to my parents, me, my mum and dad, even last year, over the bank holiday weekends, we watched this last year, and and I'm sure we would do something like this again, watching this like in May on like a bank holiday weekend. And yeah, it's just perfect for that. Planet of the Apes is one of my favourite films ever now, from 1968. It's got one of the greatest twist endings, if not the greatest twist ending of all time. Charlton Heston at the forefront as Taylor, the introduction of Nova and Cornelius and Zera and Dr. Zaius, all of these wonderful beloved characters in this first installment of this beloved film series. And yeah, it's just a great one to watch with the bank holiday period. However, I would even say though, any of the sequels to this are also still great bank holiday viewings, like Beneath the Planet of the Apes and Escape and Conquest and Battle. All of them movies I think are still great ones to watch at the bank holiday season as well, but this is always going to be my go-to one out of the original 5 film run there. And the score from Jerry Goldsmith, the setting and the practical work is amazing. Looks so great for its time and still holds up today. So that is the original Planet of the Apes from 1968. So quotable as well. And the last one I have picked for these perfect bank holiday viewings, I've gone for, again, one I only watched for the first time back in November. That is Watership Down. So, yeah, I'm possibly thinking about watching this one over the weekend, the long Good Friday, and carry on at your convenience. I think they're going to be some of my bank holiday viewings, possibly one of the Wallace and Gromit films as well. Possibly one of the darkest animated movies ever that doesn't hold back with some of the stuff that goes on with the rabbits. You know, they're some are really mean-spirited bastards in this movie that just don't hold back, and you know, like, you know, they're very, you know, very dark and, you know, very mean-spirited, you know, like they like kind of have a bit of a brooding presence about them, but you're really rooting for the rabbits that are, you know, like a wanting freedom and just wanting to, you know, like live a peaceful life without any of these nasty bastard bunnies that are just lurking around at the corner. Yeah, it's beautiful movie. The opening sequence and the animation, it's so stunning to look at, and yeah, like, I just love that music that comes into that opening sequence. It is beautiful. Bright Eyes. Funny enough, we were talking about Planet of the Apes. Bright Eyes, that's another reference there. But Bright Eyes by Art Garfunkel, you know, really serves a purpose to the movie. I think it's one of the perfect songs to really serve a purpose to a movie. It really ticks the box for that as well. But the score and that, and the voice cast, and the animation style, the cracking adaptation of the Richard Adams novel, which I have got the book to read at some point. So yeah, one I'll definitely be watching like over the Easter weekend again as well. That is Watership Down. So guys, those were some of my choices for bank holiday viewings. Do let me know, have you got any bank holiday viewings that you've got planned to watch for the weekend? Is there any movies that you associate with a bank holiday viewing, wherever that could be a Christmas film, a movie that is on the TV a lot around the bank holiday period over here in the UK. Yeah, like movies that you remember watching on a bank holiday weekend. I would love to know all of that good stuff in the comments down below. And I hope everyone has a great Easter weekend, guys. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching some movies, Doctor Who as well. Again, I love watching a lot of Doctor Who over Easter as well. And things like On the Buses or The Likely Lads are great, like, sitcoms to watch at the bank holiday weekend as well. So yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do, and watching football as well. Definitely great to watch football around the bank holiday weekend as well. So guys, have a cracking Easter, exquisite Easter, should I say, and a cracking time. Yeah, so have a great one, guys, and I'll be back for more content soon. So thanks for watching, cheers for stopping by, and until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye-bye.